Mukbang, a mukbangin', mukbang, a mukbangin', mukbang. Oh, we hangin', we bang, oh, we bangin'. Oh, man, we got some homemade shrimp fried rice. We also have some homemade egg rolls and some homemade sweet and sour sauce, y'all. We trying to do the low carb. This is cauliflower rice, y'all. We have spicy green beans from Panda Bistro, and we have shrimp fried rice from Panda Bistro. Yummy, delicious. What's up, Yummy Biters? Welcome back to another episode of Yummybitestv. Y'all, I'm so freaking excited. I made shrimp fried rice with cauliflower rice, y'all. Okay? Like, this is my first time doing this. It's not my first time making shrimp fried rice. But it's my first time using cauliflower rice. I have some egg rolls, some homemade egg rolls I made with some ground turkey meat. And yeah, and some sweet and sour sauce that I made homemade. 2 ingredients. Check the video, y'all. I recorded all this. It's going to be up right now, actually. It'll be up right now on my family blog channel. Linked in the description box. We have spicy green beans and shrimp fried rice from Panda Bistro. Mersho, he didn't want this, basically.
You told him it's cauliflower rice?
Yeah, I just told him.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I want some regular shrimp fried rice.
So I'm trying to do low carb and what else? Like really low dairy too. I want to do no dairy, but I know that's probably not possible. Anyway, I have water and I splashed some 100% pineapple juice in here. Yes, y'all. Oh, that's good.
And we still
Yummy.
drinking on that lemonade blackberry. You already know.
All right.
Yes, God bless the food. Amen.
Amen. Oh my God. Okay, Lord, please let it be good, Jesus. Okay. Cauliflower shrimp fried rice. That is the freaking delicious. Wow, I can't believe I did it. I cannot believe I did it. Wow. I can't even, oh my God. Them green onions just set it off. Those big, fat, juicy, delicious, colossal shrimp. You know what I'm saying? I can have as many as I want. You're going to have to try this. Because you can tell them how good it is. Like, you're going to have to try it. This is ridiculous. I cannot believe it literally tastes like this.
I'm glad I got this. I never had the shrimp fried rice. This is
It's good. I told you it's shrimp fried rice.
best quality Asian food I never had in my life. Everything.
Yeah. Oh, and y'all, I did these smaller ones with the no carb tortilla wrap, and this big one here with what is it? Low carb. It has carbs, but it's very, very low carb. So we're gonna see which one tastes the best. And I'm gonna dip it in my homemade sweet and sour sauce. Very light and airy. That's delicious. Delicious. Y'all would never believe what I used to achieve this sweet and sour sauce, y'all. I got it from TikTok, of course. Mmm.
We're gonna spit it out.
Oh my God. What do you mean?
What did you use?
I told you. I told him that I filmed it.
Oh, you don't want to say it. Like, I want to know.
I filmed it. I'll let you know.
You're a little beta, I see.
Oh, let me try this one. I feel like it tastes the same. Is there a reason why your plate is up there? That's how you like to eat? With your plate pushed up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's no difference, y'all, in these tortillas, so you might as well get the ones with no carb.
What they made out of? What is it? Is that flour tortillas? Just regular flour tortillas?
Honestly, I mean, it's a flour tortilla, but for it to be no carb, I don't know what they do or what they substitute. But it's a lighter, more airy taste than or texture than a regular flour tortilla, y'all. Very light. I did real good in that filling. I added some spinach to mine because we had some left. And I was like, why not? I'm so proud of myself because I sure wanted some of that.
It's so good, too.
I'm sure
I'm like, wow, shrimp fried rice has never been this good.
I'm on my healthy journey, y'all.
It's exactly as good as I thought it was going to be. You know what I'm saying? Just, oh, wait. I love them pots in their kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Them pots got love in them pots.
They're seasoned.
Oh, I love Kool-Aid. You should have been so proud of me last night.
Wow.
I got off live. No, I wasn't on live. I got done doing what I was doing. I was working. You know I was working.
Yeah.
And I ate. All I ate was a chicken breast. No bread, no rice.
What chicken breast? That leftover one?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I was going to throw it away.
I'm glad you didn't. It was sitting out like it was left out for me. I said, you know what? Come here.
I was going to throw them away.
I'm glad you didn't.
I didn't think it was any more good.
And guess
so
what I
it's still
drunk?
good?
Guess what I drunk with it?
What?
Water.
Really? Good job.
I wanted some sugar so bad, you know. My body was like trying to get me to eat some candy. Tried to get me to just take a swig of Kool-Aid, just one mouthful. And I said, I went and got some grapes. I ate the rest of them grapes you've been trying to throw away for the longest.
Y'all, the grapes are now prunes. Like, I could not eat grapes like that. Only he can. Like, he can eat stuff when it done went old.
Some of them was still, there was only a few of them. There was like maybe 5 at the bottom that I didn't eat. But like the most of them,
You gotta have a snap to it. Like,
no, they gotta be all snappy and it can still be good. No, that was, and it hit the spot. You know, it took care of that sweet tooth I had. Them grapes was like pieces of candy. I love them.
Yeah,
love those
sometimes
grapes.
you gotta tell yourself that. Like,
I love you.
apples for me is my like sweet craving. You know what I'm saying? I crave other things too, but that's my go-to to get rid of that sweet craving. You know? Am I getting full? Say it ain't so. That is freaking delish. What is going on? There's something big going on right now. Why did it slip my mind? Something big is going on. What was it? Beyonce. Did you hear? Oh, we talked about it yesterday, didn't we?
What?
That Beyonce them this all alleged, y'all. It is alleged, okay? Their ex Bodyguard is like telling all kind of stuff about Beyonce allegedly. Excuse me, because we don't know if it's true. But I'm gonna let y'all hear the freaking video this girl made of, you know, everything that is going on. But and then I'm gonna tell y'all something, an update to these videos that he been making. Don't say nothing yet. It's a trip, y'all.
Better stop hating on Beyonce.
You better stop.
Beyonce ain't done
Gosh,
nothing
did you
bad.
see this? So Jay-Z and Beyonce's ex-bodyguard is allegedly spilling all the tea. Now, it's not been confirmed he actually is their bodyguard, but he's saying things like Beyonce's on drugs, like Jay-Z will do anything to step on anyone for success and money. It is not good. Take a look at the video.
Beyonce and Jay-Z will do anything to destroy anyone who speaks out against them. Okay, I get the threats, but you have to remember one thing. I know your deepest secrets. I know so much about you and what you've done. I know so much on how you got where you are. How you stepped on many people. Beyonce.
Hold up. I heard that
He was talking about Jay-Z.
every billionaire done stepped on somebody to get to where they are. I mean, it kind of makes sense to me. Like, I mean, even if you're a millionaire, you're going to have to step on... Like, if you're successful, period, you're going to have to... What does that mean by step on somebody? What does that
You
mean?
can't say that. You can't ever make a statement like that every... You know what I'm saying? There's always exceptions to the rule, but I'm sure a lot of them. But that don't necessarily...
But what does that mean, step on somebody? Like,
Do somebody wrong, take somebody's
invention.
invention.
Do somebody wrong.
You know what I'm saying? You don't rob somebody's, you know, you exploit their talent and don't pay them. Or whatever. You know, there's a lot of that going on.
Okay. All right, so let's go.
How you guys ended Carrie Hilson's career because she said something about you. That's how hateful you guys are.
I heard about that.
You step on anybody to stay on the top. To remember, your relationship was a business relationship, financial,
Allegedly.
to get to the top, to become billionaires. Beyonce and Jay-Z will do anything they did for you to get you to the top. All them writing for you, and then the minute you get a little taste of success, you wrote them off. You just totally said, I don't know. Say you don't know me. I dare you. I dare you. Remember, all the receipts, all the proof, the old school footage, I still have it. See, hardly nobody knows. But I say, man, yeah, Beyonce's on drugs. She been on them for a long time. And you keep her that way.
Now, hold on. No. I don't know if I believe it or not. What I do believe is that she smokes weed because her and her husband smoke weed together. You know what I'm saying? She might put a cigar in her mouth. You know, but anything else, I don't believe that. I don't believe she's on anything else. She might have took a pill or two, allegedly, y'all, in her lifetime. But I just don't think she's on any hard drugs. What do you think?
Yeah,
I just don't.
that. If anything, something like an antidepressant or some shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like a pill. Yeah. I mean, because a lot of people done took those before.
That's definitely a drug.
Is that a drug? That's prescribed by the doctor. That is not.
I call that a drug. That's a drug. A drug is something that somebody that cooked up and created some concoction that ain't natural.
Well, that means everybody's druggies then. I mean,
No,
if
like-
you get an aspirin out the daggone meat store.
It is. That's why they call it the drugstore.
What?
Nah. You know?
Anyway, listen.
Y'all wish it what you wish it to stay on top. But there's one thing about me, bro. I can't be bought. They did for you.
Oh my gosh, did you see this? So Jay-Z and Beyonce's
So, update to that video he made. I saw another video yesterday. I don't think I saved it. Did I save it? Oh, if I did. I don't think I did. Anyway, he was, I don't know if somebody was making him make this video, but he made a video and he was in the hospital, allegedly, y'all. Talking about how bad his head hurt and something else hurt. Yeah, it looked like somebody, beat him up.
They caught up with him, huh? Wow.
Real fast. Dang, did I get, is this it?
People, I was just sent this now.
No, that's not it. Okay. I don't think I saved it. But yeah. So. I don't know if he's going to be talking because he owed his people a part 2 to something. And his people waiting on it. But I don't think he's going to get to that.
What is he mad for? Why is he out here trying to expose people?
Exactly. That is what I want to know. Because I don't know that. I don't know why, what triggered him to make that video and put it on TikTok. You know, if it was a TikTok video, I think it was though.
You know, that's the kind of person you are. Be close to somebody and then get away from them and now you're ready to tear them down. You got all this stuff to use against. You've been
and then he's an old bodyguard.
He been keeping stuff. He been keeping receipts and shit. He said, "Man, what the
he's
hell?"
been keeping it all these years because he's obviously an older bodyguard. Because hasn't Beyonce been using what's his name, Julius, for years? Like for years.
Who was that?
Her bodyguard that she has now.
She been using him.
I mean, she's employed him for.
Oh, okay, yeah. Thought you meant like using somebody. She using.
So.
There should be some kind of clause that you sign. You can't be. You can't leave here and talk about the shit that you done.
I mean, for the rest of your life.
You was a personal bodyguard of mine, and now you gonna.
That's who know all the secrets. Them bodyguards.
Now you gonna go and sign a contract. Come shut your ass down. I see why they broke his legs or whatever they did.
Y'all, he don't know if that man got his legs.
Yeah, I'm just
but he
saying.
was just really emphasizing how bad his head hurt.
Cracked him upside his cranium. You know what I'm saying? He lucky that he still can live to tell the tale.
Exactly. Maybe it was a warning not to say nothing else. I don't know. If that was even the case, y'all. But guess what? All the stuff that he's saying, most of it, people have already said. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I don't know about the Beyonce taking drugs and all of that. Like,
Yeah, I don't like
I haven't
Jay-Z.
heard that, but
You better not say nothing about Beyonce. That's how I feel, right? Don't you feel the same way? Say whatever you want about Jay-Z.
Jay-Z was allegedly
Leave
at
Beyonce out of your
Epstein
mouth.
Island. Like he's on the list. Do you know that he's on that list? From the courthouse. Like everybody who visited, I do believe Beyonce's on there too. But allegedly. Oh, excuse me. I was going the wrong way. Oh. Okay. What else? Oh boy. Is this it? This must. Oh, wait a minute.
This must
Is
be
this
a
it?
joke to remove art that they deem offensive and potentially damaging to
Listen to
society.
this.
Last week, the Transcultural Mindfulness Alliance took to Twitter to call for Aretha Franklin's 1968 hit, You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman, to be removed from both Spotify and Apple Music after considering the lyrics to be offensive. The group would tweet, Aretha Franklin's 1968 song, Natural Woman, perpetuates multiple harmful anti-trans stereotypes. There is no such thing as a natural woman. The song has helped inspire acts of harm against transgender women. TCMA is requesting that it is removed from Spotify and Apple Music. Shortly after the tweet went out, many didn't hesitate to offer their own commentary on the headline.
No, they didn't
Theo
remove
Hughley would take to Instagram and caption, that song was written in 19MF68. Stop. Freedom to identify or classify or assign whatever you feel like is your right. Cool.
Right.
But no one's right should infringe on anyone else's, especially how they feel, like the song says. Contrary to what I guess is unpopular opinion, there is such a thing as a natural woman. Nothing about this song written over half a century ago has anything to do with hate or harm to anyone. This was a song about love and affection. Is nothing sacred anymore? Y'all might as well pack R&B up. Ari Spears was another comedian who chimed in to agree with Hughley. Film director Malcolm D. Lee would also comment on Hughley's post saying, there has to be much more nuance in this situation. It's one of the greatest love songs ever written, period. Please leave Carl King and Aretha Franklin alone.
Wow, man. That's crazy.
Like, I was completely...
These people are lunatics.
Shocked.
Literally.
Like, come on.
You're crazy.
There's, like,
really crazy.
Please.
Wow.
And I'm not going to comment too much, but
now, they need
I feel like that is freaking ridiculous. Plenty of people doing it already. Like, what? How can you not think that there's a such thing as a natural woman? Like, there's women and men.
Crazy. There
is women and men. And then there's trans people who want to be who they want to be. You know what I'm saying? But there's definitely a woman. And then I heard that they don't want to call it breastfeeding anymore. They want to call it chest feeding.
Man.
Like, what?
Oh
God. Does the natural woman not have any respect anymore? Like, what is going on? There's no respect on the woman's name. No more. Like, it's almost like they're trying to take everything from us that makes us women. Like, and there's supposed to be another name for being pregnant or something. I don't even freaking know. Like, and then they're saying that more than just women have wombs. Who else has a womb?
Oh my God.
Men don't have wombs. Men can't have babies. Now a trans what is it, a man? A trans man can have a baby because he was born a woman. And he has a womb because he was born a woman. So you have to be a woman, period, to have a womb. Anyway, so
when
yeah,
Aretha
and
Franklin
hopefully
wrote that song, like, trans wasn't even a thing. She wasn't talking about I'm a natural woman. But
and they have got to know that,
a natural woman is a woman who was born a woman and died. She's a woman. She's a natural woman.
I feel like people already know that, but they just some people just want to.
You can't like try to make that act like something bad about that.
Offended.
That's bad to be a natural woman. Head check.
I don't get it. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm not saying that people can't do what they want to do. Yes, they can, but like, don't try to change.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
do what you do over there, and then you don't come try to jump in the front of everything that's going on. Oh, this offended me. This offended me too.
You know what? I'm not even gonna. I'm not.
Crazy. They need psychological
I do have more
help.
to say though.
They need psychological therapy if that's how they feel.
What else is going on?
Huge story just came out, went viral. This alleged Pfizer executive thought he was on a date. Unfortunately,
did y'all hear about this?
Uh-oh.
Did y'all? Because I didn't even know any of the backstory. All I saw was this clip of this man in this restaurant fighting for his freaking life. It looked like people was just recording him and people were hitting each other. Like, they were trying to assault him. It's what it looked like to me. Anyway, so come to find out, he works for This is all alleged, y'all. This is all alleged, okay? He works for Pfizer, and he was on a date with somebody, and he was just telling everything, you know what I'm saying, about his job, because that's what people do. They talk about their jobs, right?
Yeah, that's why they been cooking that poison, selling it, calling it medicine.
Allegedly. Listen.
For him and for Pfizer, he was on a date with an undercover Project Veritas journalist. And he got a bit too comfortable with him and decided to brag a bit about what they were doing behind the scenes at Pfizer. What? He later got confronted, by the way, about that, and that's what he was saying. He was like, oh my God, I was lying. I was just trying to impress my date.
Is this real life? I'm literally a liar.
But he said what he said, and now it's gone viral. I'll admit...
So basically, after he found out that, you know, somebody was recording him and it wasn't what he thought it was, he started calling himself a liar and trying to take back everything that he said to this person.
Man.
When I first saw that video without understanding the context and before conducting my own little investigation that I'll show you very soon, I thought that it might be fake. I thought that it might be some actor playing off as a Pfizer employee pretending to reveal their secrets just to make conspiracy theorists go crazy. But after some investigation, I realized that it's actually true. This guy does work for Pfizer, even though now he's obviously fired. It doesn't confirm that everything he says is true, but he seemed pretty honest to me.
You're not supposed to do gain function research of the viruses, like, it's probably not. But you do, like, these, like, selected directional mutations to try to see if you can make more potent. Yeah. So there is research ongoing about that. I don't know how that's gonna work. There might not be any more outbreaks. Just like Jesus Christ.
Now you're about to witness what
did he say?
Thank you. I couldn't understand a word he said. Like,
really,
was that a freaking...
Are covering their tracks with an ongoing attempt to erase this man off the face of the internet live. As I'm video recording this, because we all know screenshots can be photoshopped. You're getting it.
Basically, Pfizer is trying to erase anything of him off of the internet, just period.
As I was navigating the Google search, refreshing links and seeing how they were deleting and modifying things in real time. Now let's start by looking at who is this guy. His name is Jordan Christian Walker, Pfizer Director of Research and Development, Strategic Operations, mRNA Scientific Planner. Now how do we know this is true? Before I show you the remaining traces of him that prove he works for Pfizer, I'll show you the proof that they're actually trying to scrub him off the internet. Now, Jordan wrote an article on a Boston Consulting Group's website, which is a company that offers services of biopharma growth strategy. In other words, an entire division focusing on how to make people take more drugs. Think about that. Well, it looks like Pfizer might have hired Jordan from Boston Consulting Group for their own growth strategy. Now, he wrote an article there about the near-term outlook for COVID-19 therapeutic treatments. And before you say, well, where's his picture? How do we know it's the same Jordan Walker? You scroll down here and you see his lovely face. And you'll see in that video, it's exactly this guy. You click on his LinkedIn profile.
Anyway, the rest of this is just her trying to find out who exactly he is.
Rewind what he said, because we ain't even hear what it is that he said that's supposed to be so damning.
Exactly. They literally have caption right here, so just pay attention to it.
I saw that video without understanding the context, and before conducting my own little investigation that I'll show you very soon, I thought that it might be fake. I thought that it might be some actor playing off as a Pfizer employee pretending to reveal their secrets just to make conspiracy theorists go crazy. But after some investigation, I realized that it's actually true. This guy does work for Pfizer, even though now he's obviously fired. It doesn't confirm that everything he says is true, but he seemed pretty honest to me.
You're not supposed to do gain function research of the viruses, like, it's probably not. But you do, like, these, like, selected directional mutations to try to see if you can make more potent. Yeah. So there is research ongoing about that. I don't know how that's gonna work. There might not be any more outbreaks. Just like Jesus Christ.
Now you're about to witness.
So I guess they doing the type of they doing the type of stuff they're not supposed to be doing.
There's something about mutations.
Yeah, they doing some shit they ain't supposed to be doing. That's what I get from
it. Well, obviously.
You know, it's like something related to, you know, what happened when
with the virus.
Exactly. You know, somebody need to get these devils away from these poisons. God, come and strip these devils of their toys.
This is another thing I want to talk about. Remember the thing with the chickens? Remember that. You remember? Thing with the chickens. They was feeding the chickens this
and
certain
they wasn't laying
feed,
eggs. Yeah,
they weren't laying
eggs.
eggs. Y'all.
Yep.
Has anybody ever thought about what if they really, and it's probably in the works, I don't know, allegedly. Remember how they want to, stop a certain group of people from having babies?
Us. I know certain group of people, yeah.
They could literally, if they wanted to, should I say this?
It's the whole reason they got all these Planned Parenthood.
But if they couldn't they put something in the food and just...
Exactly.
Like what happened?
You think we're not being pumped with poison sprayed through the air and injected into the food and all of that?
I'm talking about us specifically.
The water being poisoned? Yes. But I think products...
Excuse me.
In particular, like certain grocery stores that serve particular areas.
Right.
Yeah, these are the ones get them products that's going,
Yeah, they don't get the organic and all of that good type of stuff. They get the, whatever they get,
you're gonna
or whatever we get.
You're going to get the stuff that's going to get you up out of here. That's going to,
exactly.
whatever,
and it's going to be so
up.
cheap. It's going to be so cheap. Oh, my God.
That's how the wicked hand handle you. The whole truck going to these grocery stores, everything in the truck is trash. It only goes to these certain places.
That's why. Remember when we used to live in Bryan and we would go to a certain HEB, they would always have this juice that was drink. Y'all remember those, the gallon jugs that was like 79 cents?
Yeah, it would only be in the hood.
And it would only be at that freaking HEB. Whenever I went anywhere else, any other HEBs, they didn't even have the freaking juice. They didn't even know what the hell I was talking about. They had freaking Hawaiian punch and stuff, So, wow.
But even these major brands, like these, these wicked people that own these brands, like it's like one corporation that own, this is how they operate. It'd be one big overseer corporation and they own a whole umbrella of other stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody was just talking about that
That's
today.
How they operate.
About water. Nestle owns so many brands of water. Did you know that?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This is how they do. And it be like that with all kind of, it's like that everywhere.
Yeah.
You think you shopping at different stores, you buying from the same people. They're trying to buy from Foot Locker or Foot Action or Champs or Eastbay or any of these places. They all owned and operated by the same people.
Exactly. Some of them are. Not everybody.
No, all the ones I just named are. Because you go to one and you search for something, and if it's out of stock on one, it's out of stock on all of them. They have the same exact inventory. Same exact everything.
Freaking wow.
Them high fashion brands like Gucci, maybe not Gucci, but like Balenciaga.
A lot of them are owned by one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that. Okay, so I just wanted to let y'all know this. I don't know if y'all knew this or not, but a porterhouse steak. Do y'all know what a porterhouse steak is? Like what it's made up of? Do you know?
Yeah.
What?
It's a loin strip on one side, and the other side is the filet mignon side.
That's right.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I thought you was going to educate
So
everybody.
why would you get a filet then? Doesn't a filet cost more than a porterhouse? So why would you get a filet and just get a porterhouse? Why wouldn't you just get both? You get a strip in there and you get the filet.
Well, for one,
that's weird. Like just get a porterhouse steak.
Well, it's two different cuts on both sides, so.
Yeah, a filet and
honestly,
a strip.
no, like if you want to enjoy a filet, I'm sure getting a filet by itself that don't have to worry about that big piece cooking all the way. It sometimes causes for the filet to maybe have to overcook a little bit to account for this side to cook all the way, especially when you got that big bone in the middle.
When we eat it, that
it's always
part is the best part.
It is. And the filet for a lot of people ain't big enough. That's not big enough. Just get one filet. That's why I like get the porterhouse. You know what I'm saying? Get both of them. But
I mean, that's how they sell it though. They only sell the filet. Like
we're gonna have to try some filet one day. Get us some filet from a good place.
I know, huh? We don't ever do that.
Yeah.
That's weird. So yeah, I didn't think he knew that, but
Of course I know that.
I would just get a porterhouse steak, and you get the best of both worlds. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not too fond of a strip, because the strip don't have no daggone fat on it, no bone.
But listen, you don't need no bone. If you get a strip by itself and get it cooked like, medium or medium well, it's gonna be perfect. You're not gonna. It has fat in it. It do. And the fat renders. It has the perfect amount of fat. But a lot of times it can get cooked out because you be trying to cook that bone with it and shit. So you got to cook a little longer. But when it's just by itself, oh my God. The strip is the best piece of meat.
It just didn't look nice to me when you had it. It just like a big hunk of meat.
And it was...
and you're used to eating
cheap. You're used to eating cheap chunk of meat. So you're imagining dry... and all of that, it was so juicy and flavorful and tender.
Really?
The flavor of the ribeye had nothing on that.
Are you talking about the strip that you had from Steak 48?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then I've had the strip at other places too after that. That was the first time I ever had a strip. And I tried it after that at other places, and it has a meatier flavor. It had the fat to give you that moisture and that juicy tenderness without being over fatty. I don't like that overly fatty. I don't want no big chunks of fat.
I love the fat on steak.
And gristle. I don't like rib. I mean, is it ribeyes? Yeah,
so
they be
good.
gristly and fatty and like.
Especially if it's like caramelized. You know what I'm saying? Like cooked
Wait,
real good.
those tidbits do be good. Yeah, but at the same time, I like a good lean strip and get you both of them. Shit, call it a day.
Okay, now. Hold up.
An officer and his chief reported on body camera.
Did you?
What happened?
More racist cops out of Georgia, but why? But
God bless them.
a newscaster in Houston was reporting on it. Isn't that weird? Like I thought we reported on our news unless it's like something national. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like
that's kind of national. Like we on these cops' ass right now. Like everybody cares.
This is something normal, honestly, to me because I've heard it so many times. Like they're always on body camera being racist. Always. Like, I hear it all the time.
God bless all these cops, especially the bad ones. God bless them.
And no, I don't have any more updates on... I need to search around, but I don't have any more updates on the Tyree Nichols. Have you heard anything? Yeah, people are saying, though, this is an update, that there was like 12 officers involved. 12. Since you watched it, would that be about right?
I mean, there was people coming and going and pulling up and all that, but it was that one little gang unit. It was like the four of them or five of them, and then there was that other dude.
Those were the main ones.
Yeah, and then the other dude that pulled up, the white dude, he had the
white
camera
dude.
on. Yeah, he wanted the camera on.
I heard that people were saying in the video the white guy had his gun in his crotch or something. Did you see that? People are really dissecting that daggone video.
It's hard to see. I didn't watch it 50 times in slow motion and shit.
Okay, because that's how people been watching it. Yeah. So, anyway, let me see if this even worth even.
And a racist rant.
How come when you taste it's like you done killed him 27 times?
So now both men are fired, and today we got a new video that you have not yet seen.
That's what I couldn't even understand what he said. Here, listen.
An officer and his chief reported on body camera and a racist rant.
How come when you taste it's like you done killed him 27 times?
So now.
Well, you got to read the
What?
back it up and pause because you got the caption. Yeah.
I see.
Something about how many.
And his chief.
Him and his chief.
An officer and his chief reported on body camera and a racist rant.
How come it looks like you got...
How come when you tase a F and N word, you don't kill him in 27...
27 times?
You done killed him 27... How come when you tase a F and N word, you done killed him 27 times?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
It's like you done killed him 27 times.
Oh, he just, upset about people getting upset when about somebody getting tased. black person. It's just an F and N word. Can we like hang people like this and out in the?
Are we gonna listen?
You know, I want to put on white shirts too and shit. And my son.
Oh my God, he's kidding.
Stand underneath the body and shit. You know, can we do that shit again?
One more thing about Tyree Nichols, y'all. Sorry, I have to. They said one of the officers was taking pictures of Tyree, right? Oh, we told y'all that it sent to the. Anyway, a police officer made a video addressing that, and he said that it's so many police officers that take pictures of stuff that they don't have no business taking pictures of at the scenes and stuff. Like they take pictures. And what does that sound like to y'all?
Barbaric.
And happy Black History Month, because it is Black History Month. What does that sound like though? Where did that freaking come from? Taking pictures and showing it to people. Taking pictures of grisly looking.
Like what they used to do with all the lynchings. Thank you. Put on your Sunday best. Come on, Mom, bring the kids. We done strung us one up.
Exactly.
God bless.
Like, oh my God. And they I don't know, ooh, that makes me so mad. Like, how dare you? That should be against the law to do that, especially a police officer. You know, doing his job, and they're doing it on their personal phones, allegedly, y'all, allegedly. And the cop that made that video, he was like, and they're not gonna stop doing it. They've been doing it, and they're gonna keep doing it. Is what he said.
I'm scared to live here. I want to get out of here.
It's freaking crazy, y'all. They are taking pictures of our loved ones. You know what I'm saying? Like that should be against the law. What y'all think? Don't you think that should be against the law?
Hell yeah. All the shit they do should be against the law, but they are the law. That's why it's scary to be here. We need to get up out of here.
There's law everywhere, though.
But not like here, bro. These devils, man. Bro, these are devils, bro.
I mean, I know, but how do you know that they're not going to be devils somewhere else that you go?
We won't go somewhere where there ain't no damn devils.
Let's finish.
Yeah, because most people who hear it agree it's disgusting and it's flat out racist. So he was emotional today recalling the first time he heard that. Most of the conversation we know took place right here in this parking lot, but we got a hold of this extended video, and for the first time you see the second officer in his full face here, and you also hear him say he's counting on armed white folks to take care of protesters if they get out of hand. Here it is.
What?
On Monday, after the nation heard two Hamilton, Georgia police officers throwing around the N-word, fantasizing slavery, and making lewd remarks about preferred sexual contact with black women, the incident...
Preferred sexual contact with black women?
I can imagine what they said.
I wonder what they said. Don't even say that.
It brought a member of the mayor's office to tears.
I mean, honestly, this is one time when I'm speechless. There are no words that can describe what I felt looking at the video with a friend of mine who is black.
It's been 1 week since the mayor's assistant and city council heard the racist conversation between their now ex-police chief and patrolman, Gene Almond and John Brooks. In the newly surfaced video, the week of the Rayshard Brooks killing, they lamented having to work a Black Lives Matter protest in their own city and saying the Brooks killing was justified. Also reasoning slavery as something black people should have been grateful for. For the most part, it seems to me like...
Slavery, he said, is something that black people should have been, what did he say? Proud of?
I can't even
or
read it.
Anyway, for the most part, it seems to me like they furnished them a house to live in. Bitch. They furnished them clothes to put on their back. They furnished them food to put on their table, and all they had to do was effing work. And I can guarantee you more people feel that way. Like, a lot of them feel that way. Like, we should have been grateful that we, you know what I'm saying, had a place to stay, had the clothes that we had on, that we were given. We should have been grateful for that.
These are your police chiefs, your judges. You know what I'm saying? Your officers. This is scary. Black people, we need
It is so
to
freaking scary. I can't believe it. Like, what though? Dang, that's all we deserve. You know what I'm saying? Why don't they feel like we should have got what they was getting? Like, why shouldn't we have been equal with them? Like like why not? I know.
Devils. No empathy. Inhuman.
Hold on, it's not done.
Actually, completely human.
Got our body cams on. I don't know whether they will work or not.
In an extended portion of the body cam that I picked up in Hamilton on Monday, we see Brooks' face for the first time and hear a conversation between him and his wife. He's giving her an update on the protesters, thinking his body cam is not working, and he assures her that armed white people will handle the mostly black protesters if they get out of hand. He tells her he got the assurance from his lodge brother.
He got the assurance from his lodge brother. So they having lodge meetings.
Masonic lodge?
Because I see it everywhere. Like when I would travel, police lodge or police
they do.
something
It is
with lodge. But you never know. It could be a Masonic lodge. Who knows? But I think it's the police lodge because there's police lodges.
It's these deeper ties that they have is why people don't get in trouble and shit.
Y'all, somebody said it at the lodge meeting. So that's how they be talking about all the stuff that they gonna do, I guess, in these lodge meetings. Yeah. Allegedly.
Where's that at again?
Those are some Georgia police officers, but did they live in Houston or something? Because she said that conversation took place right where she was, and she said she was reporting from Harris County. I don't know. Anyway.
God bless them. They're going to need it. God said we're supposed to pray for our enemies and let vengeance be his. So I hand thy over to you, Lord. Deal with them accordingly. And please make it swiftly and expeditiously, like T.I. say.
Wow. Anyway, but I think that's all I have. Hello, what was this?
Hey, good morning. You're absolutely correct. And this is why I encourage everyone to watch the video. Because for 10 days from January 20th to...
Oh, this is about Tyree. He was saying that there was about 12 officers that were involved in that. So, anyway. There's a new interview with, I guess, Blue and Krishan's going on like an interview tour or something. Is that what they be doing? Like interviewing them with a whole bunch of people?
Yeah, it seemed like it.
She is in an interview. I don't know who this guy is. He must have a podcast or whatever who they was interviewing with. But it was this guy and Moniece. Y'all know Moniece is my girl. Moniece and him was conducting the interview. And Moniece and Blueface was like talking quite a bit, right? Going back and forth with some dialogue that they was talking about, right? And Krishan, she was on the side of Blue, on the side of Blueface getting real aggravated. Like she was like, that's enough. You know, she kept talking under her breath. Well, not really talking under her breath. She didn't care who heard her.
Yeah. What was she
saying that's enough. Because he was talking to Moniece.
Oh, shit. She was sitting there wigging out
in
jealousy, bawling in jealousy.
Exactly. And Moniece
shit.
is a Pisces, too. She's just as crazy as
Pisces is crazy?
Yeah. That's what she is. She a Pisces, and so is Moniece. Yeah, so yeah, she was boiling, boy. She was.
So what
and then first she has. Well, listen.
Christian got mad because Blueface and Moniece was talking to each other too long.
None of that shit. I feel like it. To me, it makes me feel like I'm being punked. Like, don't tell me what to do. Like, you're not my husband. It's almost like a step having a step. Like, you're not my dad.
He has to be a husband to have that.
No, you have to be consistent though. Like in other words, what are you doing? Like what are you doing for me that you thought you could tell me what the fuck to do?
So if you find the best man to follow, you wouldn't follow?
Absolutely, I would.
Okay. So that's the end of the discussion.
I never said I wouldn't, though.
No, you just said I'm not a follower. I wouldn't even. You already.
Did you hear her? She said y'all talking a little too much. Like
I was listening to him. She tripping.
y'all talking a little too much. They was getting into the conversation a little too much for her.
She ain't like that shit.
I mean, and then she just like flat out tells him in front of everybody. Listen to this.
It's like you couldn't follow the best person to lead. It seemed like you two like stuck in your independent like.
I am.
Why do you care? Why you talking to her?
Intervention.
I don't give a fuck. Let me have an intervention with her.
So why you saying that?
Because there's nothing to say. What?
Hey, Catwoman.
Stop playing.
Catwoman.
Yeah, like I don't know how they gonna have a legitimate freaking business. Like she gotta get her act together. She didn't have to do
Well,
that.
that's what makes.
They are having an interview, a professional friggin' interview.
That's what goddamn got her in everybody's mouth. Got her name in everybody's mouth.
I guess that's why I saw this clip, huh?
Exactly. If she was little, well-behaved,
Yeah,
and
nobody
shit,
would probably
exactly.
be watching. And you know what? That's why Blue. I mean, I know he's sick of it, but he's gonna let her keep doing it.
Exactly.
That's why he's still
she
around.
Opened up a big ass bag for him, getting his TV money now.
He's making money off of her. I think that's why he's with her, honestly. Just to be honest. I know he cares about her, and he may even love her. But, yeah, I think he's with her for those reasons. And those reasons only.
And he knows her talent. As an artist, she's
she's very
uber talented, you know?
And he probably wants to be the one that, you know,
he believes it. He
she
know that
is
down the
up
road.
under,
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Does he have a record label or something?
I don't know. I would hope that so, and I would hope that she signed to it. I would like to imagine.
So that's it.
He
10 out of 10.
He kind of like a pimp. She's like
He is a pimp.
Yeah, she's like an interest to him, like, you know, financially and shit. So he willing to tolerate and put up with her like just like a pimp. A pimp is like a babysitter for all these broken women. You know what I'm saying? Wow.
He's a pimp. He's a pimp to his baby mama too. Cause she deals with anything. It doesn't matter. I think he takes care of her though and them kids. I don't think she has to work.
Well, yeah, you know.
His baby mom. But there was a story I wanted to tell y'all though. This video is freaking long.
Tell it.
Of this girl. Oh my God. Y'all. Okay, so she made a video and she was telling everybody, what's going on with her. So this guy that she was in a relationship with, they were, together for a long time. He was her first everything. And she went through his phone. She went through his phone and found out that he was cheating, and that that he was cheating with a white girl. And so she found out that he had been cheating with a white girl. He's doing all kinds of sinister things. For real, she was wondering why she kept getting yeast infections.
What?
And they were literally in his phone making videos of them doing things. And she was using, this girl, she had picked up a lotion bottle. She said she was using all kinds of stuff down there. And I was like, when she saw that, she was like, okay, so that's why I keep getting yeast infections.
Wow.
Okay. Y'all. And then when she confronted him and let him know, what she found, he called her I'm gonna say it, a black monkey bee.
Was he white?
And that no, he was black. And that that white girl is his wife, and just degrading her. She had just had their baby. The baby is 4 months. He said he don't want her or the baby.
I don't believe this story.
That's what she said. He does not want her or the baby and call her a black monkey bitch. Like, that's probably been brewing in him. That was probably brewing in him. And you know, he was just waiting for something.
Why would he say something like that about somebody that he...
Yeah. So, yeah.
Why don't you use that battery in here that keep the shit from cutting off?
You can't.
That
don't have nothing to do with the battery. I don't even know what you call that. You can only record, you know, so much until you have to, it needs a break, I guess. I don't freaking know. But it don't have nothing to do with the battery. Anyway, so yeah, y'all, just keep her in your prayers, even though y'all don't know her name. I don't know her name either, but the young lady who got done wrong by...
And that was on TikTok?
Her baby daddy. Yeah, she put the video on TikTok. Y'all, I can't even find the video. I can't freaking find it. She might have taken it down. I don't know. But yeah, she just looked like, I don't know, she just looked so freaking sad. It was just like, oh my God, I hope she doesn't do anything to hurt herself.
When she confronted him, that he told her all that, now he left, now he with the white girl 24/7?
I guess so. She didn't give us that much of a, you know, she was just basically telling us, you know, what happened. Not too many details. Yeah. That was her first. Like.
Wow, devastating.
Mm-mm.
Don't go looking through people's phone if you ain't ready for what you might find.
Really. Freaking wow. Anyway, so yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I highly recommend, if you're on a low carb diet, you know what I'm saying? Try, if you want some Chinese food, try this, okay? It was so good. Like, you just got to make sure that you season it well. This sweet and sour sauce is homemade sweet and sour sauce. Freaking-lish. Like I said, videos out now. Just go to my family blog channel, Yummybitestv behind the scenes, and click the first video, okay? How was your food?
Great, excellent.
It was good?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so, yeah, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh, and you know what? Never mind. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do what? Thumbs up this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. For everyday videos. Everyday videos. Hey, hey, and we'll see you guys on tomorrow. Peace.
Y'all come back now.
Yeah. Bye, y'all.